What's going on, everybody? It's Antonio from Ikari Press. We're on the Indiegogo, $67,786. Santana, baby. Triple cover pack is, of course, still ongoing. If you want it, head on over to Indiegogo or just type in IkariPress.com. It'll take you right there. Link, of course, is in the description. All right, so I'm on the Hollywood Reporter, and they've got this article, Marvel's Falcon and the Winter Soldier series, adding Danielle Bruhl and Emily VanCamp. Now, those of you that have been watching the MCU movies, y'all know that Daniel Bruhl was Helmut Zemo in Captain America Civil War, and I thought he was one of the best parts of the movie. And then, of course, Emily VanCamp, with her very lovely self, has been Sharon Carter, in The Winter Soldier, and she was in Civil War. I think that was, I think those are the only two that she was in, but please correct me. But she was Peggy Carter's niece, and definitely liked her. I actually wanted Sharon and Steve to get together. Now, some people was like, "Oh, you went back in time to be with Peggy and all that kind of stuff," and I actually thought, why not be, because Sharon Carter is a big character in the Captain America universe in the comics. So him getting with Sharon Carter, that made sense to me. Also, some of the confusion that came about with all the time travel stuff with Avengers Endgame, where you got the writers having to explain things, you got the Russos having to explain things, Kevin Feige's going around talking about, oh, this happened, the Hulk fixed everything with the snap, this was corrected, blah, blah, blah. One of the things that came up as far as Sharon Carter, her storyline and Peggy and her connection to Peggy, if you watch the Agent Carter TV show, which I watched both seasons of it, and they never said who Peggy Carter's husband was and how, but what was the intro? I remember the intro where she said that her husband had been rescued by Captain America, the person that she ended up marrying. And obviously, if you watch the first Avenger, the first Captain America movie, there was that section where he had went and he had saved like 100 and something, POWs in World War II. He had went around liberating, captured soldiers and stuff. And apparently one of those guys was the person that Peggy Carter married. And then, she went on and had her life with him. They're saying now that the person that Peggy Carter actually married was Steve Rogers. It was him all along. And that she just, Peggy Carter ended up having dementia, so she didn't remember that her husband was... I was like, the fact, that's why when people try to tell me or they try to explain Avengers Endgame to me, I was like, they got so much stuff confusing about the plot that now they're saying, oh, well, when Peggy said that Captain America saved her husband, she was talking about Captain America. So he saved himself, and I'm like, the fact that you actually have an executive for Marvel saying that with a straight face, I'm like, just stick to because it's they either say something weird or they go, oh, well, it's an alternate timeline, so it doesn't matter. But it's an alternate timeline, but Steve also fixed everything, so you don't have to worry about it. It's just, and that drives me nuts. But, Emily VanCamp, Daniel Bruhl are both going to be on the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I am definitely looking forward to, because, I did like Avengers Endgame. I just saw some problems with it that I did not see with Infinity War. Black Widow movie Black Widow movie is apparently going to be set as a prequel. It's going to be set before she died, recovering the Soul Stone apparently. But they're gonna have to, because they plan on making more of these movies. If this movie makes $300-400 million, they're going to make more of these movies. So they're gonna have to do like they did with Gamora and bring, hey, we went back and just grabbed the Gamora from the past and now she's around. So that's what it is. So they'll have to figure all this out. But this is actually good news. I'm excited about. I liked Daniel Bruhl as Helmut Zemo. Now, one thing I do want, I saw Kevin Smith talking about this when Civil War first came out, that they want the actual Baron Zemo. They want that mask, they want that purple mask and the little crown and all that. I want him to be in that garb. I want him to, I know he was, he's a soldier. They had him more like realistically dressed and everything, but I want him with the full mask and the thing. I want him to look kind of like he looked in the comic, because I think that would be dope. I always loved that design for Zemo in the comics, and I just would really like to see that. But this is good news again. Really excited. Checking this one out. Gonna check out Vision and the Scarlet Witch. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, and the Loki. Yeah, they got a Loki miniseries. So okay. So yeah, and they got the Mandalorian. So Disney Plus, in a couple more months when they launch, I think Disney Plus is going to blow up, because Mandalorian trailer looked good. Really looking forward to seeing the trailer, because this is going to be the launch show. This is going to Falcon and the Winter Soldier is going to be the first of these new Disney shows, and then I think it's Falcon and Winter Soldier, then Loki, then Vision and the Scarlet Witch. So I think if I'm wrong about that, please correct me. But I think that's the order, because Falcon and the Winter Soldier is the first one, but I thought Loki was next, and then Vision and Scarlet Witch. But 6 episodes. I'm hoping this is incredible. It sounds like they're actually going to have a budget, so it's not going to look like cheesy TV special effects. But get in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. And if you guys want to reach out to me, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and right here on this YouTube channel. Everywhere is at Ikari Press. And if you type in IkariPress.com, it will take you directly to my Indiegogo campaign for my comic book series brand with the phenomenal Kane and White. We're on Teespring. We're on Amazon.com. The links to those are in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe. I'm out.